Hi, everyone, and welcome to Scoot Scoot Friday. As usual, I'm alone, but I know that Elwa is joining, I hope. Um, Hi, everyone who is already in the chat. Hi, chat again. Might not be the 13th for Friday. Hi, Roger. Yes, the pre-sales for the Airborne are airborne. Let's just say it that way. Um, Quite funny how every time we do an April Fools, like CX gets bombarded, our customer service team, from everybody just writing messages, being like, I'm trying to buy it, I'm trying to do it, and it's not letting me. Like, how do I pre-order this? Can I buy it over the phone? Because last year we did a jet ski, which I'll let Elwa talk about a little bit more. But that was really funny. Hi Andral, bonne saison à toi aussi. Merci pour le message. Hi Marty, Marty's always here as usual, and hi Ripley. Thing is, Jetson One is a real thing that actually works. Yeah, yeah. Is it a prototype? Chai, I thought Jetson actually had working ones, which we saw like they were at CES, and they always have ones. They've been doing this for years, but a really cool concept. I'd love to try one of those. But anyway, if a helicopter, which has been here for so long, is still having issues, there was another accident in New York yesterday with helicopters. Like I doubt Jetson can do a easier, safer job overall. Okay, let's see where our Alwa is. Good afternoon, Alwa. Thank you for joining us for your presence.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. We were just talking about your lovely Apollo Airborne.
Mm.
We got to stop. I think Alwa is the one who fully manages April Fool stuff, by the way. But I think he does too good of a job at it because, again, we get bombarded by customer messages wanting to pre-order and buy it, and it gets really
It's
annoying.
the PDP. It's the PDP. Shout out
It's
to
a
Maria.
PDP. I don't know if you guys saw the one last year. He was on. There was a flamingo, I think, or 2 years ago, where I was on like a jet ski thing, and people were like, "Oh my god, okay, like where would I put my deposit for the $12,000 down?" And I was like, "If you give us
Because
twelve
they thought
thousand
I was
dollars, I'm sure we can make it."
excluded, you know?
Yeah,
Like, damn, Batman, shirtless.
I know, but it was really good. Well, where does this inspiration come from?
Well, in China they have those things, right? Like those like flying cars thing. And I've
Yeah,
seen more and more videos about like food delivery with drone, which was also there in China when we went. It's pretty cool. Uh,
yeah.
so you know,
Have
it's
you seen the? Sorry, side note. Have you seen the new Black Mirror?
I know I saw yesterday that it was like
Oh,
produced, but I haven't watched it yet. Well,
the
is
reason I
there
say
drone?
this, well, there's drones, but it's like the crazy. It's like DHL package was delivered by drone, for example. And I was just like, ugh.
Yes,
It's
yes.
like one of those things that you used to watch Black Mirror, and it used to be like, this is so futuristic and cool. Now it's like this already exists. It's like, that's why I love this stuff. But cool, everyone. Thank you for joining. I've gone for everyone and said hi. Thanks for adding all your questions here. Again, for those of you who are new here, I'm Chris, one of the co-founders, Alwa as well. I do sales, Alwa does technology, or we don't really know what Alwa does sometimes. But any questions you have about products, releases, maintenance, software, anything about life, we are here to help. So please don't hesitate. Alwa, how are you doing? How's the last week,
Good,
two
good,
weeks been going?
good. A little bit of a headache now, but it's it happens when you just drink coffee. I need to drink some water. No, it's nice here. It's starting to melt as well. So this week there was like a snowstorm, and now it's pretty much all gone.
Yeah.
So I'm very much looking forward to next week that it's gonna be warmer at least. Um, so yeah, no, it's life is doing good. What about you?
I thought you were going to say headaches and tariffs. Um,
That too.
it's an absolute shit show. But yeah, no, it's going okay. And again, once the weather gets nicer, it's everybody's mood and all gets a bit better, so that's nice. I just can't wait to ride some scoots, man. My pro has been sitting in the garage, and I'm just like dying to take it out. It's still a bit too cold, um, but hopefully it'll be a bit easier. And in this tariff situation, it's just like you know, we have containers coming in the next few weeks, and if we have to pay 100% on it, like you can't, So it's just it's such an immature negotiation, and like when is it going to end? And just hoping it gets sorted quickly. Like even the stock market, it's like up and down, up and down, up and down. It's like it's exhausting. You know, we have enough stress in our lives with the company and everything else. Not something we want to deal with, but anyway, outside of our control. So we're just going to power through it. But yeah, no, okay, cool. So I see all the questions here, and we can start running through it. Anything new, Alwa, you want to share on? I can share. I guess we for anyone who's from Canada here, we I just signed a expansion with Vintage Iron Cycles in Canada. So they have 17 stores in Canada. So anybody who is there can purchase Apollo Go's or even some Phantoms from them, and they have a great team, great servicing, etc. So that's really exciting. So that's new on the sales distribution side. And in Australia, I'll keep that one for just a few more weeks to give you guys some updates on that one, which is nice. About anything on the product side? Any updates?
Mm, mm, no, not really.
Yeah.
We're working on the new models. We're starting the production of the soon of the Phantom 2.0 60 volt. So we're just making sure to collect all the things that happen with the 52 volt to make sure that it's better for the 60 volt. And yeah, honestly, it's mostly that with the new product that I guess we're gonna be revealing at some point. That is
Yeah.
not terrible.
Unfortunately. Any updates on the Stella betas? Not yet, right?
No, not really. I mean, it's
Okay.
been going fairly well. We have the next beta call next week, which is going to be the final one. So we're going to know more then. But so far, it's pretty good. I mean, the longest ride that someone did, like we said, is 100 kilometers. So that's
Okay.
nice. On cruise control. On cruise control.
A
But yeah,
100 kilometers on cruise control.
yeah. And there's a couple like this. Like it's not a one-off. The fastest top speed, let's see, recorded is. Let's see. The fastest top speed here we have is about it's loading. But yeah, 100 kilometers is impressive, and we have at least 30 rides with this range, so it's very nice to see.
Yeah.
And overall, the performance are good. Like there's no overheating really of anything, which is great. Well, okay, so the highest top speed is 159 kilometers per hour.
No, it's impossible.
But yeah, we have 85, 86, a lot of them rides on rides.
Okay. Yeah, because one of the things what was it? I know we say that, when you look at the majority of our riders, 80-90% of them are like riding for 3 to 4 miles a day. What I was very surprised was seeing the reviews of the Segway Max G3. Like, I think it had a 3.5 out of 5 on Best Buy, and Amazon. It's not real, but all of the negative comments were coming from range. They were like, not enough range, not enough range, not enough range. So like, people are actually very vocal about it.
Mm.
So it's great to see that the Stella actually has a good, solid one.
Yeah,
Um,
even like there's some decent mileage already on them. Like there's a couple that are already at 1,000 kilometers in the beta testing. So it's great to
yeah,
see. Usually, it's like we do the beta testing, and it takes time, to build this kind of mileage with like when you have a smaller battery like the city or whatever. But since this one can do so much mileage, it's going much faster.
yeah, yeah. That's great. That's really cool. Um,
Yeah, the high. Yeah, no.
cool. Okay, so let's jump through some questions here if we have no more updates on these stuff. Okay, we can Borealis. We can ask anything about life. Okay, what should my next career move be? If you're a skilled, talented engineer, we have jobs at Apollo. If not, we don't have jobs at Apollo. Um, I don't know what that is. Okay, if you think about types of shit show, exporting scooters, imagine living where the entire nation is being run with this kind of mindfulness. Sorry, Marty. No comments on this one. Apollo Phantom 2.0 doesn't have split rims. Maybe you should add split rims for Apollo Phantom 2.0. Otherwise, probably.
Again, the split rims, people that are doing it with tubeless, I think there's Dualtron and there's a couple more brands. I did not hear good comments about these. One thing that I am looking at is like you can separate the rim from the motor. So you could like at least if you want to work on it, you don't have the whole motor. It's like separated, right? There's like a hole in the middle. So maybe like we sell some tires that are already mounted on it. So you just like hot swap this thing, you know? Um, so maybe we would look more into this than having a split rim again, which are known to crack. You know, we're still dealing with crack rim of our old lineup. So maybe not, or if it does get better, yes. But the quick solution seems to be like some kind of like cartridge of rim, like you can swap them. Yes.
Cool. Sean, will Canadians avoid tariffs looking to buy another product in the next 6 months? For now, yes. There's no tariffs in Canada for scooters from China, which is great. But Canada is starting to poke the bear with China in terms of some of the tariffs. So I'm hoping China doesn't come back and add tariffs. But overall, Sean, the reality is, our biggest market is the US, and if that whole market gets affected, then we're going to need to increase prices across the board, even Canada. So there will most likely be a price increase in the next few months. That's for sure. But for now, no, the tariffs are not affecting us. So if you're looking to buy a scooter, I would say probably earlier than later. And I'm not just saying that as sales guru in my title, but um, it will most likely happen that we're going to have to increase pricing, otherwise everyone goes bankrupt. It's very simple. Hans, I actually have a question regarding my Phantom V3. I released all pin and clips, but the stem doesn't fold. What could that be? I loosened the bolts in the front already very loose, but doesn't really. Interesting.
So usually when this happens is that the like kind of front latch is stuck in place, maybe because of paint or whatever. So you can grab a pair of pliers and pull that main latch, like make sure the bolt that you mentioned is loosened, and just like you can pull it
Yeah,
out or like shake the stem at the top, and it should clip out of place with the spring that's behind that.
yeah,
That's
that
behind it.
happened with me as well, Hans. And the same thing. So I just undid the front a screw on the latch, and then I put in like a screwdriver thing, and I just clipped, and it came out super easily, and it worked. But yeah, sometimes it's just a little bit annoying on the paint. I know about the A8 and the Piccolo. There's no hiding it. Of course, we're going to admit it. These are new scooters coming out, and we launched an email for beta testers. So anybody who's looking to potentially be a beta tester, please sign up to our thing, and we can start doing those soon, which is going to be really exciting. A new lineup. The True Techie, one feature I mentioned was for the Apollo Pro is on lock mode and notices disturbance. Can you push a notification to the app? Pretty sure all the hardware is there to do it. Just software updates.
Um,
I thought we had that already. If it's on lock mode and someone touches it, it goes like alarm, no?
yes, but I think he wants like a feature, a notification on his phone that somebody's touching it. Uh,
Uh,
maybe we can look into it. Like yeah, again, our focus like switch a bit more towards Apple Find My, Android Find My. But yeah, we could look into this one if it's already developed by the IoT like chip maker. So yes, we'll look into it. Thank you.
cool. Okay, cool. Are you going to move the brake levers back to outside of the throttles?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. It's we get feedback that people prefer that, and people that some feedback that people prefer the other way around. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think we
I
need to
think,
make like a survey or something for all our
yeah,
customers.
because I think we got more negative feedback of the throttles being so far apart than we have on the brakes being too far.
I
Because
didn't
most,
hear anything on the Phantom 2.0 so far, and I know it's weird to grab the bell, but except for Martin here, nothing. So I think we need to do a survey for all the beta, not even the beta, the Phantom 2.0 customers, and ask them and decide like this.
and any progress on bell or horn for the Stella.
We film a video this week showing a multiple horn that we tried, so it's most likely gonna be one of these. So as an accessory, but yes, I have a couple bells too. I'm not sure where they are, but yeah, we are trying a couple of them.
Perfect. Austin, would you guys consider having authorized Polo dealers? Yes, for sure, Austin. On our website, if you scroll all the way down, wholesalers can apply to be authorized dealers of Polo if they have shops. The only requirement, of course, is they need to have already existing customer service, existing servicing repair network, just being able to fix scooters, and for sure, we're open to that. Another question, why get rid of IoT for Phantom 2.0? One of the reasons I love Apollo was for the first integrated IoT scooter. I know it might be more complicated to add you guys, but Stan, yeah.
I agree. I agree. I think there's multiple reasons. The complexity of it, like we need a whole team to support this, basically. Uh, like the reliability too, which is it's decent, and also most importantly, the adoption. For the Pro, the adoption was not really there to justify the cost. It's more expensive to support this than the money we can generate from it. And now that we have Apple Find My, it's like okay, we're gonna work with this one for now. It's not to say that it's never gonna come back, but yeah. And there's other fixed costs that comes with this, like the controller, the PCB need to be a different one, and it's like twice the price to like accept the communication from the IoT. Like you need another port, and the people we work with charge a big premium for that because we're the only one using it. So that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, think of it. It goes down to cost, right? Like people, like the feature that most people wanted was tracking, and Apple Find My has that essentially versus IoT. And again, as much as I love IoT as well, lots of people not using it, and the cost just doesn't make sense. Hi Devlin, the blind man. We're good, thank you. How are you doing? Cha Elwa, do you ever consider caster angles when designing scooters, especially in regards to the front suspension?
Caster, I guess, like the right of the thing. Yes, of course. I think you can see it in all our videos, and we didn't give it a name like the Seg ride or Seg. I don't know, Seg. I don't know what they call that, the thing.
Yeah.
But yes, of course, the whole geometry is analyzed when there's a load on the scooter, when there's no load on the scooter, and that's why the new models are so much more stable than the old one. And you can see it even on the city. Like the stem of the city is pretty straight, and when you compare it for the on the go, for example. You see it right away, and we see some people saying like now they can drive the Phantom or the Pro without like any hands, which we don't recommend, which would be very difficult for the city. But yet there's somebody that says they can do it. But yes, we
Excellent. Thank you. Hey, I found a good charger that I probably would love. Email so I can chat. Okay, D, thank you. Segway Max, same range as the Proto Go. Yeah, that's fine. What else? Lastly, an issue I've faced with the Proto Pro since I got it. For some reason, its software limits me to 40 miles an hour every time I ride, unless I manually change it before every ride.
I don't know which one. Lastly, I'm fixing issue with my Apollo Pro, so I got it for some reason. Last time I change it before ride. Well, we have videos on that. It has to be just in the advanced setting instead of the gears. And if it's not, you can just ask the customer service to push a firmware update to your scooter, and it's gonna reset everything to factory setting, and that should fix it if there's an actual firmware issue. So yes, we can do that.
Perfect. Thank you. I've written, yeah, it's all about, again, we're riding in the cold, like in New York and whatever. It's like all about your gear, and I stupidly don't wear gloves, so it's my fault for sure. Are you on the latest app? Okay, da, 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 da. Is there any upcoming release before summer? Before summer on the hardware front, there's no release except the Phantom 2.0 Stellar that's coming out. I mean, it's on pre-order. And those are the big ones. Otherwise, the rest would be most likely later on in the year. So nothing too new. What is your username? Okay, thanks, Alex, for jumping in. Wolf King GTR has rims that separate from the motors. So I guess it's split rims but tubeless tires.
Yeah, it exists. It exists. I just didn't hear great things about it, to be honest. But the Wolf, I don't know about this one. I just heard bad things about the Dualtron.
Yeah, well, even Cabot's quality control hasn't been great either, but the Piccolo better fulfill what a Proto Go can't in regards to range anxiety. You're going to be disappointed. We're not launching a range scooter. It's not the goal. The goal on the Piccolo lineup is going to be more accessible price points, so not a range scooter. What is your mechanical background before you began designing these scooters? Okay, I don't know if you want to go through that.
I was an actual mechanic before, and like mechanically, but on this, I was making electric skateboards as well, building them. And then that's pretty much it. That's why we hire engineer with actual degrees to do it. But yeah, we have engineers here, engineers in China, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. Canada should not bear. Okay, this is tariffs. Thank you. we won't get too much into politics here. What are the main security features in the Phantom 2.0 Stella? Will it have a tamper protection and GPS tracking? By the way, can't wait to take a Stella for a ride in Iceland. Super excited. Hey, no, hey, not Sweeney. Main security features in the Phantom 2.0 Stella. Do you want to go through that?
There's Apple Find My. There's NFC. You can lock it with the app. If it gets stolen, you can report it as stolen. And next time somebody is going to connect to the scooter, like let's say you lock your scooter and it gets stolen, somebody's going to need to connect to it to like unpark it, or just like pretty much everybody use the app. And if you report it stolen in your app, it's going to ping us like, we know your serial number. When somebody's going to try to connect, we're going to grab the serial number and say this one was reported stolen, and we grab the location, the email address of the account, everything, and then we ping you. So I would say that's the like extra security on top. But yeah, NFC, Apple Find My, the stolen mode, those are the one that we have.
Perfect. Fast charger for the Stella. When, how much, and how much time is cut from the normal 10 hours?
It should launch at the same time as the Stellar. It's going to be hopefully a gradual charger, and the maximum you can push is 5 amp. So 5 amp at 30 amp hour of capacity is 6 hours.
6 hours. Okay. Lovely. To make an app of photo everyone. Love it. Is a horn louder on Phantom 2.0 Stella? No one can hear my horn in a car with a Proto Pro. There isn't.
There's no horn on the Stellar, so no. It's gonna be a dedicated horn. I don't know where they are. I can show you them right here. I know it's gonna be. So this is one of them that we tried, but it's gonna be an accessory like this, and yeah, it's gonna be loud enough. That's for sure. We tested some that are louder than car horn, so yes.
Cool. Do you guys use helium for IoT? I don't think so.
No, I don't know if that's a SIM card provider, whatever, but IoT is fully custom at this point, and the SIM card provider is not helium.
Okay, cool. George or Jorge, I placed an order pro. Yes, okay, Jorge, I see you placed an Apollo Pro order for April 1st, and that you won't receive it from Best Buy. So let me take care of that. I'm writing to Best Buy as we speak. But we'll get your order sorted for you. It's very weird. It's been 10 days and not fulfilled. We're on it. So let me get back to you on this one. Any updates on 2025 Apollo Pro stem assembly manufacturer? I've been waiting a while for mine.
Well, we should have the stem in stock for the Pro. If you're referring to the folding latch upgrade, that we do have them as well. But for the stem for the Pro, 0 and 7. We have 7 in Canada. Pro stem assembly 7, and we pass new orders here. Yeah, maybe this one. If you're waiting for a stem, which is rare, we have them in Canada. So I don't know if our team can maybe ship it over the border or something. They're coming soon, but in Canada we do have some stock.
So maybe just write to the team and see if there's any exceptions. We can do that one. Okay. Any other questions? 3 things for Apollo scale to an order of magnitude larger, cost-effective entry scooter, franchise dealer service, partner with local schools. Yeah, Austin, I completely agree. Cost-effective entry is a huge one. Franchise dealer is quite hard because we only sell scooters. If we had bikes and a whole range of mobility fleets, it makes more sense on the cost side. But I agree on that one. David, good morning, David. 4 a.m. in Australia. I know David got a Phantom, I think, a 2.0 coming in Australia, so one of the first, which is great. So thanks for tuning in. Elwad, the O-rings on the shuttle booster. Don't know what that means.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Just bought a Proto Pro on Wednesday. I don't see a way to track it and disable it if stolen, like the videos I watch. Besides that, I love it. There's no IoT anymore, is there?
The what? Sorry?
Jim said he bought an Apollo Pro on Wednesday, but he doesn't see a way to track it and disable it if it's stolen. What's in the back end?
I know you can report it as stolen. I think it's a 3 dot in the app. For sure, if you write to customer service, we can flag it. But I think it's a 3 dot in the app in My Scooter Garage, and you can click report it as stolen.
Cool. Johan, any news on the Apollo Phantom 2.0 in Europe, Sweden? Urban Scooters does not sell Apollo anymore. Yes, Apollo Phantom 2.0, like we are technically doing a shipment this month to go to Belgium. So Johan, just reach out to us and we should be able to fulfill one probably in around May, June, most likely June. But those are on the way to Europe as we speak. Guys, any hints on the A8 or Piccolo? David, we're going to keep it silent for now, but it's going to be more entry level. That's all we can say to adopt to a mass market. That's one of it. Do you guys accept fan mail? I make 3D signs and your logo would be cool to make. LY, if you want to take one at the office for sure, that would be lovely. We can
Yeah,
send you
sure.
our address. Just reach out to us and we'll send you our office address. That'd be lovely. Thank you. And Jorge, I haven't forgotten your case. I've sent it to Best Buy. They're on it. We'll keep you posted. Do you guys have any entry-level new grad careers for engineers, specifically hardware, electrical system related? I don't believe we are hiring any engineers as we speak because the team's already fully stacked, Shiva. But send us your resume if anything opens up in the future. We'll let you know. Before for the time being, unfortunately not. In my app with a 2.0, I'm unable to modify the speed between eco, comfort, and sports. My V4 can still modify speeds though.
We got the firmware update for this. So it was by design, by the way. It's not a bug. The firmware update that we just got do unlock all of it. So you can set the speed to whatever you want for each gear. I think they're testing it. Well, they should be testing it today. So then you can just reach out to customer service and say you want the update, and they're gonna activate it for your account, and you're gonna be able to update it and then unlock all the gears.
Perfect. Okay, I think we got through all the questions. That's great. Anything else, Salwa? Anything cool that you're working on that you want to share? Anything else that's coming in the next few weeks?
Yeah, well, a lot of things, but nothing that we can really share for now. The app is getting a pretty big update, so people keep an eye open for that. And yeah, if you have a Phantom 2.0 and like what's his name, Hot Toddy mentioned, and you want to unlock the gears, just reach out to customer service. You can unlock it, and now you can reach out to customer service directly in the app as well. Well, that's pretty cool. It's all pre-filtered and everything with all your info. And yeah, I guess for next live, we're going to have all the result from the beta testing of the 60 volt. So that's going to be interesting. So if people have like a specific question they want to ask, well, we're going to have all the answers. So that's it. And there's some cool video coming out as well. We try all the random accessories on Amazon. And we're going to do some more a bit fun video afterwards. So keep an eye open.
If there's anything you guys recommend or you want to see, let us know. Always open to feedback as well. But yeah, that's what I keep thinking. That company seems epic. If you guys need any advice, manufacturing, engineering, here to help. Thank you. Shoulder strap. Yeah, no, unfortunately, there's not a lot of shoulder straps that have really good weight capacity and it just would fit on a scooter. Like, and I doubt you'd be carrying a Phantom on a shoulder strap around like a handbag.
We had
But
them before. We had them when we started Apollo, but there was too many accidents.
oh my God, I remember a customer, and especially with a Xiaomi M365, which is a super light scooter. I remember someone walking up the stairs in a subway and it unclipped and it fell down all the stairs and hit someone else. It's like, no, I'm never selling shoulder straps again. But I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure there's solutions out there for sure. Cool. Okay, guys. So that's pretty much it for us today on the podcast. Thank you so much again for tuning in and all the comments and questions. We really appreciate it. If you have any feedback for next time or any questions you want answered, please let us know. And yeah, have a lovely weekend and enjoy hopefully the nice weather and riding season that's coming up. And Jorge, I haven't forgotten you. I'm on the case, so we'll get back to you shortly for your pro. Anything you want to leave the public with? There we go. Love it. Cool, guys. Okay. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.